First, listen. You want to be strong, confident, untouchable. You gotta understand something right off the bat. No one's gonna hand you that. Life ain't gonna roll out a red carpet for you. You either carve your name into the concrete, or you fade away like every other soft, weak soul. That's the reality. You walk through this world like it owes you something. That's a joke. You owe yourself everything. And if you don't start getting serious about that, you're wasting space. You want to feel alive. You want respect. It ain't about what you wear, what car you drive, or what fake smile you put on for the world. It's about what's inside. Your core. That's where the power lives. First, build your core. Strip yourself down, raw. Forget who you think you are, who you pretend to be. Get real. Look in the mirror and be ready to hate what you see, because I guarantee you're filled with weakness, distractions, and bullshit. You're weighed down by the opinions of people who ain't even worth the dirt on your shoes. You care what they think. You're already lost. Fuck that noise. You gotta be unshakable. Your confidence can't be a front. It has to be something that runs so deep inside you that even when the world's falling apart, you're still standing there, solid, unmoved. If someone knocks you down, you're back up before they even blink. If they talk shit about you, you don't flinch because their words mean nothing. You've become your own validation. You define yourself, period. Second, stop chasing people's approval. You want to be someone? Then you stop giving a fuck what anyone else thinks of you. You want to stand out. It ain't gonna happen by fitting in. Start living for you. Everyone's a puppet, man, controlled by strings they don't even see. Fear, insecurity, neediness. Cut the damn strings. Now here's the real brutal part. If you're weak, if you're desperate for validation, people smell that on you like blood in the water. The world will chew you up, use you, spit you out. No one respects a man who doesn't respect himself. Period. Third, cultivate presence. Walk into any room like you own it. But don't make the mistake of thinking it's about being loud or flashy. That's for clowns and fools. You want to command respect? Be still. Be a ghost with weight. Walk in, say nothing, but feel everything. Own the space with silence, because silence is power. When you finally speak, let every word hit like a bullet. Don't ramble. Speak with purpose, with intention, and people will listen. They will have to. They won't be able to ignore you because you've given them no other option. Your presence becomes undeniable. Fourth, stop pretending to be someone you're not. There's nothing more pathetic than a man who's faking it. You don't need to act tough or smart. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone but you. Be real. Every other fool out there is trying so hard to be liked, to be admired. Let them. They're wasting their energy. You just focus on the grind, on becoming something more each day. Self-respect. That's the foundation, man. If you don't respect yourself, no one else ever will. Look, life's cruel. It's a fight. Every single day. You need to be at war with yourself. Yeah, I said it. War. You're your own enemy. All that bullshit in your head telling you you're not enough, that you need to be something you're not. That's the enemy. You need to crush that voice every damn day. You need to look in the mirror and say, I'm better than this. Then prove it. Not to them. To you. 5th, start moving alone. There's too much weight tied to people. They hold you down. Their opinions, their drama, their bullshit. It drags you into the dirt. Stop carrying them. You want to rise? Then rise on your own. Be a lone wolf and stop begging for scraps of attention from people who are barely surviving themselves. Be your own pack. And trust me, when you start to focus on yourself, when you cut the dead weight, you'll notice something. People will start flocking to you. They'll feel that power, that realness you've built inside. They'll crave it. But by then, you won't need them. You'll have become something more, untouchable. 6th, make your presence heavy. When you walk into a room, people should feel that shift in the air. Not because you're loud or cocky, but because your energy demands attention. That comes from confidence. Real confidence, not that fake surface-level arrogance. Confidence is quiet. It's sure of itself. Arrogance is loud because it's insecure. You want people to take you seriously. Be serious. Stop playing games. Stop with the weak jokes, the constant need for validation, the desperate need to be liked. Be the one who's watching, observing, calculating. When you finally speak, you should hit them with something they didn't see coming. Something heavy. Something undeniable. Make every word count. And remember this. Silence is often the loudest voice in the room. 7th, stop wasting time on distractions. You know what I'm talking about. All those things you do to avoid facing yourself. Social media, useless conversations, mindless entertainment. It's all there to keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. Cut that shit out. You need to focus. Every hour, every minute you waste is time you're giving away. Time you will never get back. You want to be respected? You want to be powerful? Then start by taking yourself seriously. Develop your mind, your body, your spirit every single day. No days off, no shortcuts. You want real confidence? Earn it. Put in the work. Grind when no one's watching. Bleed when no one cares. Suffer in silence until you're so strong you don't need anyone's acknowledgement. Eighth, stop caring about what anyone thinks of your path. No one understands what you're building. They can't see the vision you have because they don't have your mind. They're too weak to walk the road you're walking. They'll try to distract you, bring you down, laugh at you, because they don't have the strength to do what you're doing. Ignore them. Stay locked in. Finally, be real with yourself. Stop pretending you're something you're not. You have weaknesses? Good. Face them. Don't run from them. Don't try to hide them under layers of bullshit. Break yourself down until there's nothing left but raw, brutal honesty. That's where strength is born. In the fire, in the pain, in the moments where no one believes in you, but you believe in yourself. Confidence doesn't come from the outside. It's not in the car you drive, the clothes you wear, or the image you try to project. Confidence is internal. It's built, it's earned, it's bled for. And if you ain't ready to bleed, then step aside and let the real warriors pass. You want to be respected, you want to be feared, then make yourself someone who can't be moved. Solid, unbreakable. A man who stands alone, not because he has to, but because he chooses to. Remember, when you're confident, when you're real, when you've built yourself from the inside out, no one can take that from you. No one can shake you. You become a force of nature, a storm that bends for no one. You become something the world has to respect, whether it likes it or not. You see, in the end, it's all about becoming a weapon. You can be gentle, sure, but a weapon is only effective when it's sharp, when it's ready to cut, to strike. Stop thinking life will get easier, or that someone's gonna step in and fight your battles. That's a lie they tell you to keep you soft, to keep you down. You need to harden yourself, sharpen yourself, until the world has no choice but to recognize what you are. And what are you? A warrior, not a victim, not someone waiting for a savior. You are your own savior. But don't mistake this for selfishness. It's not about being selfish. It's about survival. When you're strong, truly strong, you're not just doing it for yourself. People will follow your lead. Your strength becomes a beacon, a guide for others to rise up to. You're giving them permission to become warriors themselves, whether they see it or not. You lead by example, not words. People don't listen to talk. They follow action. Be action. Be movement. Be unstoppable. And remember this above all. Never forget your scars. The world will try to make you hide them, act like they don't exist. But those scars are the proof of your strength. They're the marks of a man who's been through hell and walked out the other side. Wear them proudly. Let them remind you of what you've survived, what you've overcome. They're not weaknesses. They're your badges of honor. The evidence that nothing and no one can break you. You are still here, still standing. And that's what makes you dangerous. A warrior isn't someone who's never been hurt. A warrior is someone who's been wounded 1,000 times and keeps coming back stronger. You are that warrior. So stand up, look at yourself in the mirror, and become the man you were meant to be.